The pre-dynastic period, the cradle of Egyptian civilization. The pre-dynastic period, from before the 4th millennium to roughly 3100 BC, is not simply prehistory. It is the era in which the concepts, technologies, and religious beliefs that later shaped the brilliant Egypt of the pharaohs were born. These foundations were laid deep within the life-giving waters of the Nile River Valley. Since this era lacks settlement mounds with clear stratigraphic layers, modern chronology relies on a unique classification system. Developed by British archaeologist Flinders Petrie at the end of the 19th century, this system changed how we view the past. He created a system based on the comparative study of pottery from the necropolises of Naqada, Abadia, and Hu. This was later supplemented by vital discoveries in El Badari, further refining our understanding of early life. Before the 4th millennium BC, the people of the Nile Valley transitioned to a sedentary lifestyle. They formed two main geographical hubs, Fayum A in the north and the Badarian culture in the south. Fayum A, culture in the north, saw the dawn of agriculture and the cultivation of wheat and barley. This period also marked the beginning of animal domestication, a cornerstone of their survival. The population still lived in seasonal camps and produced coarse pottery for their daily needs. The Merim de Beni Salame culture also belongs to this significant northern area. In the south, the Badarian culture provides the first definitive evidence of agriculture in Upper Egypt. The Badarians are renowned for their exceptionally fine black-topped pottery, a marvel of early craftsmanship. This period marks the earliest attempts at copper processing and the emergence of wealthy burials. These burials hint at the early emergence of social inequality within their growing communities. Spanning the entire 4th millennium BC, the Naqada culture gradually shaped the identity of the future unified state. Naqada I, the Amratian period, was characterized by a booming expansion of trade. Archaeologists have uncovered exquisite figurines made of ivory and clay from this artistic phase. Naqada II, the Gurzian period, brought a true technological and social leap forward for Egypt. Metallurgy advanced as copper began to be used on a mass scale to manufacture weapons and tools. Trade networks expanded to the Near East, from where valuable raw materials such as lapis lazuli and silver were imported. Small settlements grew into the first fortified proto-cities, most notably Hierakonpolis and Naqada. Naqada III, the proto-dynastic period, saw the emergence of the first recorded local rulers, kings, who began wearing the symbols of power that would later become the classic emblems of the pharaohs. The earliest proto-hieroglyphs were discovered in tomb Uj at Abydos, dating to the late Naqada III period. They served a practical and economic function, used for labeling goods, identifying the origin of products, and tax collection. The cult of animal deities was born. The falcon, which later became the god Horus, established itself as the symbol of the rulers of Hierakonpolis. Belief in the afterlife intensified, as evidenced by burying the deceased with food, weapons, and expensive ornaments. The division into Upper and Lower Egypt eventually culminated in the unification that launched the Pharaonic era.